There we go. I'm a little late. There's cat content. Warning. Warning. Oh, now it's gone. Wow. I didn't stream yesterday. I'm streaming today. Today's Sunday. Last day of our little Thanksgiving sojourn here. I'm still figuring out how to stream. For some reason, I forgot since yesterday. Kitty, you want to go outside? Do you want to go outside? Kitty wants to go outside. Give me a second here. Ooh, very nice. Diet Coke. Fresh Diet Coke. Very fresh from the can Diet Coke. But you didn't see that. This is how we drink Diet Coke around here. See, there's Kitty and the Kitty Lego twin. And they are twins. Want to go outside? Nice outside, right? Look how nice it is outside. Yeah, as soon as I open the door, he's like, screw that. Screw that. How's everyone doing? Oh, geez. How's everyone doing? Let's see. Hey, happy Rory. Happy 1st of December. Can you believe it is 1st of December? Now, first, what does that mean? Since I need to do my little introduction here anyway. That means that when we play piano music, and today we're going to play piano music, I will be playing holiday music rather than my regular Ken's Piano Lounge music. Now, when I do guitar, I don't do holiday guitar songs, and I do alternate between the two of them. Here, let me show you what I mean. Here we go. The Ultimate Christmas Fake Book. So I haven't memorized them, and so it's going to be a little rough today. Now, the great thing about fake book music is it's usually on one page, so you can see Dance to the Sugar. You can see you don't have to change pages, but it's very sketchy. It's just melody and chords. But I am pretty good at reading fake books. The other thing is that I have to kind of go through it, and I should be marking out the ones that I know. Like sometimes I have a little check mark. That means, oh, I know the first Noel. But sometimes, like Feliz Navidad, I know. I don't have a check mark on that one. The point is, we'll be getting to this in the second half of the show. It's right here for now. The first half of the show is always, what are you playing? Guess what you're getting for Christmas? Guess. A PC? Because I know, don't you have an Xbox now? I don't know, something like that. Hopefully something good. Let me know. I don't know. My guess was a PC. But I don't know. It could be a million things. You're not giving me a lot of hints. I mean, I know you like maybe a flight stick or a drone. Oh, that's another good one. That's interesting. Good call. I should have guessed that, I guess. We're still loading Microsoft Flight Simulator. For some reason, I decided to not load preload Flight Simulator, which is part of my normal thing that I do every day. So it's about loaded here. So we're gonna game here. Yeah, so I'm running regular 2020 today. As you know, sometimes I'm gonna run 2024, but not until, honestly, it's gonna be months, I think, before they get it fixed up to the point where I feel comfortable about running 2024 all the time. Yeah, the drones, I thought about it. I just don't know what, kind of extended use I would get out of a drone. So one of the things they're doing here is this Black Friday sale till December 3rd, which I have a feeling is going to get extended to forever. Basically involves special offers on thousands of items. There's, for example, aircraft here. All these piston engines are vastly, some 85% sale. And the reason why is because people are thinking that 2020 is at its end of life, and they're not really going to be able to sell add-on planes and and they're right. But a lot of these, but I still think there's plenty of use out of 2020. And again, the problem with 2024 is you buy content, and it may or may not be supported for you in 2024. Let's see. Again, even though these are highly discounted, still $28 for one plane. This is a better deal, marked down from 20 to $849, and it's a MiG-21. I'm gonna put that on my wish list. I haven't decided if I'm gonna buy more planes yet, but obviously they are selling them at a fire sale price, which they should. Now the point is, 2024 should be compatible with 2020 content that you paid for. It's supposed to be. They said it was, but it's not yet. So that's why 20 people are a little mad at 24. I think generally, and in general, it needs work. It's good. I like the graphics engine. We can get a B52 for $10 instead of 20. Make 35 for $10 instead of 20. You know what I mean? And that's a really big thing. And again, they say, "Oh, we're stopping in a couple days." I don't see them stopping this sale price. Colliders, liveries, avionics. We got most of that stuff. Again, why do you want a luxury speedboat in a flight simulator game? I'll never know that. All right. Well, we're just gonna go and pretend that we're doing our regular flight sim missions here. We're gonna go to Europe. This is regular 2024. We'll go someplace. Let's see. We've done Courchevel pretty recently. What's this? This is Geneva. We've done Geneva pretty recently. We've done most of these cities, but hey, maybe we'll do a little Côte d'Azur evening flight. Fly over Cannes and we'll fly kind of northeast over this area. It's always a beautiful flight. We'll make it earlier in the day so that we get kind of a nice afternoon flight. And we're going to change to a plane. Again, this is the regular 2020 content. So it shows all my planes, not all the ones I purchased, but just all the ones I purchased and installed, and all the standard ones that I haven't uninstalled. In other words, there's a content manager that comes with 2020 that lets you decide what planes you see here pretty precisely, and that doesn't seem to be available. All right, I want to start up something kind of vintagey. What do we got that's kind of vintagey? The Twin Beach, the 707's a little tricky to start up. You know what? Let's pick up the P-38. That's a challenge to start up right there. Fly Dutchman Charles C. Jean, sorry. Itsy Bitsy 2. Let's do Itsy Bitsy 2. I think we've done a lot of these. Now, you can easily say, oh, I don't want a full fuel load. Now, what I started finding out about number 2024 there is that they're trying to be more realistic, so you can't just dump fuel in the air using that method that we do now. You have to, but you can use, if there is in most of the newer planes, there is a fuel dump system. All right, we're going to take off from here. We're going to start up. We're going to fire up this plane. We're going to travel around the Côte d'Azur. So, and that's how it's going to be today. It's going to be about an hour of flying, so there might well be 2 missions today. Dunno, not sure. But again, we'll do about that for an hour. Again, the second hour will be the Christmas holiday piano, which basically, since this is the first one I've done since last year, it's going to be kind of a rehearsal. I mean, I did do these last year, but I haven't touched any of these songs since then, so I'm sure they're going to be rough. But I appreciate the challenge, and of course, it's songs I don't play that often, so I kind of enjoy figuring out the tunes and melodies. But it'll definitely be kind of a rougher experience than just kind of the Ken's Piano Lounge experience. So, I mean, just to warn you. All right, let's take a look around here. Oops. All right. We got the Bluetooth controller. It is a beautiful day. I think I have live weather turned on. I should double check that, though. Weather. Yes, it's live weather, December 1st, 3 p.m., so somewhat earlier. See, there's a beautiful cruise ship out there. But according to our live weather report, it is perfectly clear, which I'm kind of surprised about, December 1st, but it could happen. It's cold, I imagine. This is our beautiful P-38 Lightning. It's gorgeous. Itsy Bitsy 2. Trying to figure out what the... it's got a guy giving the finger. That's the... Okay, fine. I think that's terms of service friendly. We're fine. All right, let's get her started up. So, for example, we're going to turn on the alternators, excuse me. We're going to turn a battery master on right here. Let that warm up a bit. Let the Garmin warm up a bit. It's a refit. Master magneto, and both of your engine magnetos go to both, right? That's on, both. That's on both. Fuel. Let's just see here. Oh, yeah. Okay, I can adjust these. So there's a mixture to full, propeller to low, and that to throttle to cracked. Okay. I think there's a. Let me turn our transponder to on. I think there's fuel. Yeah, there's fuel pumps. So the fuel master has to go on, and these have to go to reserve, I believe, is what we're supposed to start on. So that's on reserve. Those are both on reserve. Good. We can start this plane. It is a little tricky to start. And the main reason is that you have to prime the engines for a very specific amount of time, or they will not start. So we'll just do it. Okay, prime 1,000, 2, 1,000. That's enough. The other one, 1,000, 2, 1,000. Yeah, you got to count. Any more than that, and we can flood the engines. So let's try the right. So what you do is we'll try starting the right. So you hold this down to spin up the right starter. You hear it start up a little bit there. It spins. And then you engage it quickly. I hear something happening. All right. One engine seems to start. Let's see if it stays. Let's see if it stays up. Yeah, it seems to be staying. Okay. Let's try the other engine. So for this, we push the start button and let the starter mesh come in. Give it about 5 seconds to speed up the starter motor come up to speed. And then we engage the left engine. See if it starts up. Sometimes I can start one and not the other, by the way. Like this, it's very common actually. Yeah, that's what's gonna happen. Okay, let me try it again. But this happened, the exact same thing happened last time. I've got the magneto on. I've got fuel on for the left one, right? It's on reserve. I got the pump on. This is the same. Yeah, it should start up. We'll do a little bit more priming. Okay, but I don't think it's gonna start. I'll use my little control E cheat to start my left engine. It's weird because it's very common that I can start one engine, not the other. I might have caught that time. I think it did. Look how huge these propellers are, and one of the reason that the landing gear is designed is because they're so huge. They have to keep the propellers in the ground. Beautiful plane though. Okay, it started up. It started. I didn't have to cheat to start up. All right. So what do we got here? This is good. These are fine. Leave these in automatic. Switch compass power on. Let's see what else we got here. Okay. This is all good. Oh yeah, we have to check the trim. Fuel pumps are fine. Don't need that. Is this trim here? Pitch trim. I want that around there. Is there a rudder trim? Yeah, it's right there. What's rudder trim at? 0. Perfect. All right, so let's go. Let's fly around a bit. Coach is yours. It's a beautiful flight. Well, flying or basically around Cannes, but then there's a whole bunch of other cool things. We're gonna be heading like east or kind of northeast. Let's do a north departure. I don't know what it'll give us. Oh, we gotta close the hood here. Close the canopy. There's the canopy closed and lock it, or it will fly off during takeoff. Ask me how I know. Lock both sides. Okay, and roll up the window. There we go. Roll up this window.
Taxi to and hold short runway.
We're closed. Now we're sealed up. I almost never get that right.
Victor Alpha 7 KNSH 9er.
It really wants to go on the taxi. It's going to make sure my propeller is low here. Propeller RPM is low. That's taxi RPM. This is what it looks like from here. And you definitely get that feeling of those giant propellers swinging in front of your face, because they are. Most planes are not quite designed like that. Braking. Okay, where's this runway? Way down there? Okay, it's this runway here. Alright, we're on the taxiway. We're almost there. We're gonna fly. We gotta have, let's see, flaps go to 1/3. We're gonna fly around. This is one of my favorite planes here. don't know. I think this might be in 2024. I'm not sure. Yeah, but anyway, the point is there's a lot. I flew around a little bit the other day, yesterday in 2024. It's beautiful, but there's so many problems, and it's just not worth it right now. You know, I want it to play it when they fixed it up, and it's awesome kind of thing. You know, okay, braking here, tune the tower, request takeoff clearance. I don't know what that's supposed to be. We're fine. That's the direction we're going to take off here. Flaps to 1/3. Alright. RPM to full. And then we're going to slowly bring our power all the way up. We got throttle and mixture and everything all the way to the firewall. We pretty much quickly can just kind of take off here. There we go. We're headed north, which is cool. Alright, gear up. Here comes the gear. And here's the coast, and we're gonna go over the city of Cannes here. I don't know.
Tower KNSH
Check out some of these cruise ships. But yeah, little things like just how I turn on and off, use my keyboard to turn off. Various UI features have changed. I don't really think for a good reason, but they have changed. There's some cruise ships there. And again, a gorgeous day at the Côte d'Azur. And you'll see, it goes on and on. It's quite an impressive piece of living area, cities. They're just kind of, they're all in these like canyons and ridge lines. All right, this here is the port of Cannes right here, I believe. So I'm thinking, yeah, this is kind of where most of the stuff happens. I believe. I could be wrong. Right there. And it's where the fancy, oh yeah, right here, I think it's like the theaters. And it has the Cannes. Here, if we go out here, it has some like posters for the Cannes Film Festival there on the side of that building. So I assume that's kind of a festival area. But yeah, a lot of rich people parking their yachts right around here, I imagine. This is what it looks like from here. It's amazing. A lot of swimming pools on these hillside houses. But yeah, so Nice is up ahead from the Côte d'Azur, but Côte d'Azur goes past Nice, really. So we'll see how far we can go. We'll do a nice little low altitude flight here. I'm enjoying the performance of the P-38, P-39 Lightning. Sorry, P-39L Lightning. Or is it P-38? I don't know. This is gorgeous. I wonder if that's like a resort. Maybe it's, you know, it's got a lot of pools. There's this little peninsula here. Okay. But then most of it's up here. Once we get to the actual Côte d'Azur, there's not a lot of airports. It's just because it's pretty much like cliffs and cliffs and mountains to the water. And so it's not a lot of places you could put a runway like that design there. I always have like these little plazas with a traffic circle. That's a big marina there. It's a huge ass marina. Oh, we're getting up a little high up. I like to stay closer to under 1,000 feet. Sometimes the planes get away from me while I'm kind of just flying them. This particular one does not have an autopilot. What is my transponder on? Altitude. That's fine. No autopilot, which is good because it didn't have an autopilot, and you wouldn't have been able to like, install an autopilot. Dive flaps. That's for jettisoning things. Probably bring that back a little bit. Oh yeah. Plus, oh yeah, trim. I forgot to set my trim. There we go. Trim. cool buildings. This looks like a fancy, like, residential. Maybe a hotel, too. Pretty big. Its own marina. And this is a racetrack. And maybe horses, I'm thinking? Or is that too big for horses? Like cars? It could be horses, I think, because it's grass. That's what the horses are going to run on. Yeah. That's my feeling. Okay, so and we follow this road. There's like a main road that goes all up and down this coast here. Excuse me. A little bit of stuffy nose, but I feel good today. Yesterday didn't feel that great. Oh, we'll check out the Alliance Riviera Stadium. So yeah, Riviera is the other name that they would call this, Côte d'Azur. But Nice, Côte d'Azur, Riviera. This is one of the major rivers, though, obviously. But yeah, this kind of shows how you get these hills and then all these kind of valley areas. So this is the Alliance Riviera. There's a lot of Alliance stadiums. Alliance is a telecommunications company, I believe. But we'll check it out, especially in France, all over France, but all over Europe, I think. That's a cool school there. And then here is your stadium where they're going to play the soccer, the football, I believe. Specifically Alliance Riviera. And they're all kind of designed the same. Cool. Looks good though. Alliance Riviera. Ow. Okay, we're going to head out this way over this road here. Make a nice sharp turn here. Stay nice and low. Try not to hit anything too hard. It's very, very steep terrain. Then you basically tunnel, followed by a bridge, followed by a tunnel. You know what I mean? If you're driving on these roads, it's bridge to tunnel to bridge to tunnel, because it's just all this terrain. There's another tunnel. There's another bridge. You know what I mean? There's some flat parts. Most of it's bridge, another tunnel. That's the thing. That was Sicily. Was Sicilia like that, or Sicily was like that too? You flew around Sicily. There's the loop road around the island is just bridge tunnel, which is kind of cool. More roads there. Yeah. So usually, for some reason, I like kind of going. There's this front side and the back side, and of this ridge here. And I almost always go on the back side, but let's try going on the front side. I mean, the water side. So I can see what that side looks like. I always go kind of down there, and eventually it kind of hooks up to the coast again. I think this side of the coast is kind of less populated than this kind of inland area in there. It's like there's kind of an observatory up there. You know what? I kind of want to check this out. While we're here, you know, who knows when we'll be back here again. Let's come back to here. There's like a tower, but I want to see what this is here. Is it a house? Is it an observatory? That's what we're gonna find out. It's a series of observatories, because there's one there, but there's one down there. There's several of them down there. There's one there. There's one there. So I think this is probably an astronomical area, you know, associated with the university. Probably University of Nice, since that's in the area. But yeah, those are definitely observatory domes. Now, you know, there's a lot of light pollution in this area. They probably, you know, were useful a long time ago. As I mentioned, this is the interior area. I want to kind of see what's at the coast, so we're going to make a turn to the south here. There's also this tower here I want to check out. I mean, when's the next time I'll be in Nice? Actually, I come here a lot. It's fun to fly around here. So, a communications tower that presumably has visitors that you can come check it out. Go to the snack bar, take the elevator to the top. I don't know. Great view though. That's Nice. I'm thinking this whole city there. All right, but we're gonna go up the coast a bit. Look at how steep some of this terrain is though. Oh, it's crazy. Yes, but again, there's people living here. But again, they're because this part of the coastline is so rugged with such a little flat area. Most people are living inland on the other side of this range. But then as we see, eventually it kind of comes back to the coastline. But yeah, this is pretty, I mean, there's a lot of people living here, but nothing compared to what's on the inland side there. But I do just love the terrain around here, all the houses, the bridges, the roads that cut into the cliff sides. It's just a vibe, you know. I'm like, what would it be like to live around here? Of course, I say that about all these places, but especially this place seems very unique. You see how they have all these like cutbacks here to be able to get up and down these cliff sides, and just these crazy roads. Again, I would feel a little paranoid about living on the side of a cliff, honestly. I mean, people do it, obviously, but I mean, it seems like there could be disadvantages. Here's another little stadium here, kind of decent sized one. Marinas, lots of marinas. I think this is Monaco, right? Yeah, because I think this is Monaco. I could be wrong. That looks like the Formula One, where the Formula One track in Monaco is. And it goes up that hill there, that road, and goes down there, and then comes back down around the hill and under this building here. Right here. And that's the F1 course. So this is Monaco. It is quite big. You can see they got a 1,000,001 yachts, most of which are 3D renders and not images. They've done a lot of work making Monaco look great. But yeah, it's a principality. It's very wealthy. Monaco. Right. So, Monaco. That's why. And then, okay, got it. And then you can kind of see there's a road that goes up there to the other side. Anyway, we'll keep going down the coast. Yeah, this is where I mentioned there's a lot of people living, but there's nowhere to land. Unless we want to go back to Nice. Or go quite a ways inland. And how do I know? Because I've done this quite a lot of times. I love this house here where it's like completely at the top of the cliff there. It's like an apartment building. But yeah, I mean, this is the southern Mediterranean, it's the northern part of the Mediterranean, but it's the southern Europe. So I'm thinking the weather is pretty amazing. More cliff houses here. Lots of cliff houses, and lots of those kind of switchbacks. Switchbacks. But see, where I would live is like closer to the beach in a flat area. But I'm sure everyone's like that. And then all these little canyons here have streets going up them and houses. And you can kind of see how dramatically, there's people at the top and people at the bottom. People live in light and people live in shade. This is a cool, church right here. Look at that marina. And you can see the road's kind of inland. And it's doing that whole bridges to tunnels thing. Yeah, the way the geography looks here during flying, to me, is second to none. This is some of the best flying in the entire game. Try not to smash too hard into anything. And this plane is nice and fast, 200 kilometers an hour. Look at that. Switchbacks there. Tunnels, bridges. Tunnels, bridges. I love it. I just think it's crazy. I just can't get enough of kind of how this terrain looks kind of so fairy tale and yet it's not, I wouldn't say realistic, but based on the real world enough that I can imagine what it really looks like. And again, we have the real-time weather turned on, so now it's nighttime there, so I changed the clock. But apparently it is a lovely clear cold day. But did I turn my pitot tube heater on? I wonder if we're gonna get I don't even see where that is. Oh, here it is. We're gonna need that. Yeah, this is another thing that 2020 doesn't do as much as these kind of long freezes. There we go. Pitot tube heater. I think we'll find that. So again, here's this main road, and I think also actually this is the rail line. This is not the road. That's just rail. Right there, I believe. The main road is inland, or is it both? Oh, yeah, I guess that's both. No, the main road's over there, or the kind of road that that goes up and down this part of the coast here. And all these bridges you can go under. I mean, it's possible to go under. I wouldn't recommend it. Unless you're crazy, I believe. You gotta believe, though. I think we can go under. Who knows? Yeah, we could. But that's one of like 8 million bridges in this area. So I'm not going to try to go under all of them. Here we go, looking at this ridge line here. And people live everywhere. It's quite a. It's not a. It's not an unpopulated area. Pretty much every little hillside, every little canyon there has somebody living in it. And yeah, I think we went from France to Italy. I think we're already in Italy, basically. I think, you know, once you leave Nice, that's the end. I'm not 100% sure about that. Is there more bridges we can go under? And then it's too bad we can't go through the tunnels. But we can. There's a tunnel there. It's a flat area. There's the road. Little switchbacks going up the hill there from the road. And then another town with its own marina. And this one, man, look how dramatic. I mean, this one has very little flat space in the whole town. And the rest of it is quite hilly. I just think living, you know, with these extreme, you know, altitude changes would really be noticeable on your lifestyle, and not necessarily in a positive way. You know, we Americans take for granted that we have a lot of flat terrain to put our cities on, and you know, and they can grow. This is a lot flatter here. It's still not quite a grade. We have gigantic parts, you know, in pretty much every state in the Union, there's a lot of flat land. But around here, there's not a lot to be found, but they want to live here anyway. So they just build on all the creases. Creased land. But other things like, you know, I mean, what happens when it rains really hard? Does it ever, these little canyons flood? Dump a lot of water on the coastline. I mean, that seems not to be a big problem. Lots more bridges there. This one we could probably fly under here. You know, they have to be pretty tall, and you know, we have to have the right shape of the canyon. Like that one, probably fly, maybe fly under. We're gonna check out this spit of land here from a low level here. That's what it looks like from here. Plane is performing admirably, I would say. Today we did cold start the plane successfully. Took a couple tries. All right, there's this river going in here. We're gonna check it out. I mean, there's a lot more coastline and it's very similar, but let's go inland for a ways. Check out some of these more mountainous areas. As I mentioned, if we go inland, eventually we'll find a town, and I'm not going to try to go over this bridge. Yes, I am. Eventually we'll find a town and an airport, which is good because eventually we want to land. All right, let's just skim the tops of these trees here. I've never tried to go under this bridge, and it might not be doable. But you know, if you don't try, you don't know. There's literally like 500 of these bridges here. I think they fixed that bug where the cars go below the bridge in 2024. And again, just a gorgeous little idyllic valley here. White water coming down there. Alright, let's get a little power going because we're going to be going uphill here. Why am I losing power? I just lost power. I ran out of gas. Yeah, I forgot to. Okay, I know exactly what happened. I'm like, it's running out of power. Like, you have full power. I forgot to change my reserve tanks to the main tanks, so it was my bad. After starting, you should change to your main tanks. Let's just do a different one. We'll just do a different one. But that was my bad. It was fine. We probably would have just landed. But yeah, there's main. You know, if you remember, I changed to the reserve tanks for startup, and those only have about 20 gallons. And if I change over to my main tank, so that's what happens. There's no warning. You know what I mean? P-38 Lightning. Let's check a different plane out. That was fun though, in a sense. All right, we're gonna fly the we're gonna fly the wood flying wing fighter somewhere else. You know, England's always good. How about what's here? Howard Castle. Okay. We're gonna take off from York and then see if we can find Howard Castle. Set as departure. It's 8. I hope the weather's nice in England too, but we'll find out. Maybe like 3 something. Yeah. Okay. Not gonna cold start. It's easy enough to cold start these planes, but you know, I want to fly around a bit more. We're having a good time. Yeah, I should have watched my fuel. That's the one thing about the P-38 Lightning is that, again, like many of these planes, it's manually fuel managed, and there's no like light that lights up that says, "Oh, you're running low." Well, there probably is, but I don't know where to look for it. It should be like a loud buzzer, I think, in these planes that like warns you that your current tank is running low. And again, the more modern planes have a more modern fuel system where basically it'll run your whole, you know, it'll use all your fuel. So we had plenty of fuel. It was just not in the auxiliary tanks. All right, let's take a look at this bad boy. This is the Horton experimental flying wing jet powered German fighter. It's not a bomber of its day. I don't know if it had guns, but anyway, it was experimental. All right, let's go. Let's go here. All right, there's that. Okay, we got this here. All right, that's there. Do we have? Okay. Flaps to there. Parking brake on. Okay, power. Let it spin up. Yeah. Okay. Then we release parking brakes. It's got this weird jumpiness on the ground. Okay, so the rear wheels come off first, then the front wheel comes off, and all the wheels come up. Tuck you in the gear. It's a strange little flyer. I like it. You can see power coming out of the rear there. Bring that down, so we don't need it. All right, so we're gonna head to. East, I think, to find this little city, and then northeast to find this castle. So the first thing we're going to take a look at is here. This is York in England. Here's what it looks like from our beautiful experimental bomber. Beautiful, as always. England has some of the best terrain in the game. Things do anything now. So this is called York Minster, but I believe it is just a cathedral. And then we're going to want to go northeast to there. I think it's the castle that we want to find. We'll check this out first. There's your train station, I believe, for York. What is it called? York Minster. That might be more of a government building. Yeah, it's got to be a government building. No, I take it back. Cathedral. All right, everybody jump out. Let's take a look. There's this beautiful plane, by the way. Here we go. Yeah, so those lens flare effects are a lot more realistic in 2024. I mean, I like them, but they're just kind of crazy. A lot of buttresses, but you can tell it's newer than the medieval style. This is a late medieval, or because they're not flying buttresses; they're just regular buttresses. That's just a little. That's just a little architectural detail for these cathedrals, so you can tell how old they are. But whether they have flying buttresses or just regular buttresses, eh. Alright, let's check out the castle. Alright, so this is York. You see a lot of row housing, a lot of buildings, very British. There's your golf course right here. Alright, this is northeast, so I'm thinking that... Oof, which one is it? I don't know for sure. I think it's this one here. Fly this direction, see which northeast, and see which one looks closer. Alright, let's see if we can get a nice, consistent trim here, so the plane wants to stay at a specific altitude by itself. So speed, 197, full fast. Again, down a little bit here. Yeah, I'm liking this one up here. It's definitely not Wombleton. That's an airport there. Airfield. I think where we're heading is there. But I don't know for sure. Let's find out. We'll go there. Oh yeah, it's definitely closer. Alright, we'll check out a castle. Why not? And then after that, I'm going to land this plane. I do like landing and taking off. And then we're going to have holiday piano. So we'll see how that goes. I love these names. Wombleton. Kirby Moorside. Wombleton. Kirby Moorside. What the hell? Could those be more British? And yeah, we have these beautiful, and all the detailing on these very rural areas, I think is fantastic. And that's true of the whole of England, pretty much. And they just redid it like last year. It was nice looking before, but it's just amazing now. It's just so rich in detail. And so you see everything looks like it's in the right place and where it should be. And we hear Howard Castle. I believe this is where a dude named Howard lives. I don't know, King Howard? Was there a King Howard? I don't know. Or is it a family name? We'll find out. But I love this this plywood livery for this plane. We've flown it a couple of times. It's amazing. Apparently, it did have a wood structure, which would make it one of the few jet planes with a wood structure. But it was it was a late 30s design, or early 40s. Okay, it looks like we have the grounds of Howard Castle. It's amazing how you put a castle in like such kind of the middle of nowhere. But oh, beautiful. Look at the grounds. We'll stop. We're gonna take a stop here. I think I've seen this before. I may not have. All right, everyone jump out of the plane using your magical parachute. So here's the garden area. That's assumably a fountain. You got a gorgeous, symmetrical, giant castle, but it's late. It's not a castle that has crenellations. It has, siege defenses. Beautiful cupola, gold, gorgeous. Check the detailing in the back. Beautiful trees. And then there's a whole other garden, kind of. It's the pond area in the back here. I'm sure it's part of the grounds here. All right, beautiful, gorgeous. All right, lovely castle. Oh yeah, then what's this part over here? The other part of the castle. All right, well, we saw the castle. We're gonna land. Back in the plane, everyone. Use your magical parachutes. So gorgeous, this whole area here. Good job. I love visiting these castles in England. All right, so what do we got in terms of? Yeah, here's something you can do in 2020. It's hard to do in 2024. EGHX, 3,000 feet of asphalt. It's doable. Let's try it. 3,000 feet is a little short to land, but I have brakes, right? Yeah, I have speed brakes. We'll need those. Yeah, Wombleton. We're gonna land at Wombleton. Check it out. Actually, no, we're not landing. We're landing. Yeah, Wombleton, Helmsley. Fine. Speed brakes are not out, right? It'd be hard to tell. A little more power here. Yeah, we're not landing at Kirby Moorside, which I think is grass. We're gonna land here at Wembley, or whatever it is. It's a pretty basic, straightforward plane, although the lack of a tail means you have to get a good lineup because you're not going to get a lot of those tail adjustments, those small adjustments available. There is a tail rudder control, but what it does is brings up these speed brakes on the left and right side, and it's not exactly the same. Alright, reduce power, start bringing flaps down. And we're going to get those giant wheels out of here. Whoop. More power for follow the sky here. Got to keep the engines at a boil here. Oops, that's too much. All right, let's see if we can get the gear to come down. Does the gear want to come down? The gear is coming down. There we go. Now that's really going to want to slow us down here. All right, what does this look for from here? Gear is down and locked. And again, the really interesting thing is completely different about this plane than the other planes is you land on the front wheel and then the back of the plane goes down. For a plane with a tricycle landing gear, it's very unusual. Normally you land on the back wheels, put the front wheel down, but this front wheel is so low that it's going to hit first. And that's just the way it's designed to do, which is fine. Okay, we're going to watch our speed. Anything below 90 is going to be not good. So make sure we stay above 100. Reach the right of the runway. Yeah, we are. Left here. What's our speed? 99. A little more power. What we have? Well, I think we have a decent line up here. A little less power. 110's too fast. Yeah, landing too fast. The only problem is, we'll get on the thing, is stopping, and this isn't that easy a plane to stop. .98, so we kind of want to land right around 99. But look at these trees we got to pass right over. I always put trees at the base of the runways. We're going to set on our front wheel here. There's our front wheel. Back wheel's going to come down. There we go. We're on 3 wheels out of 3. Actually, that was a pretty smooth landing. I'm happy with it. I don't need this up here anymore. All right, let's check out this airport, if there is an airport even. I don't even see it. Where would it be if it were existing? In this direction? Thinking, use some power here. I do like the sound effects. Also really good. We can open up our canopy. It also slides back like a beautiful canopy. I think there might be some kind of airport over here. Let's find out. But the funny thing is that it almost drives like the wheels are square. Kind of every now and then there's a bump from the front wheel. And if you go too fast, I think the canopy closes automatically. Which is fine. Boy, those size of those gears... By the way, the landing gear is so huge, it takes up all of the... kind of the storage space underneath the plane. So it's not like you could put like a lot of bombs in there, because the landing gear is just enormous. I'm just curious what's down here. There's that. I don't see anything like a control tower. I mean, normally there's going to be a control tower somewhere. And this just looks residential, which happens on some airports where it's really close to a residential area. People just live right next to the airport. Yeah, I don't see where the airport is. Probably way down there or something like that. I don't care. It doesn't seem like... Is it there? Yeah, let's find out. Oh, wait a minute. There's like a refueling area here. I still don't see where the tower is. There's got to be a tower. It must be down that way. This way here. Well, except I don't see the tower. I see just some airport building. All right, here we go. To the tower. Or to the airport. I think it's got to be this way. Yeah, I mean, there's an airport transporter there, and there's a guy, you know, there's a pushback dude. So this is definitely still part of the airport. We'll just stop here. Yeah, I see some other planes finally. Here's pushback dude. Alright, parking brakes on. So how we stop the plane is we're going to shut off our ignition. Injection level. I think there's some fuel. Oh yeah, fuel valves. Closed. Speed brakes. We don't need. Oh yeah, we can turn the alternators off, and your fuel pumps off. And we got this whole thing here, but we don't need that. Landing lights, nav lights. By the way, I forgot this thing here. Show clipboard. Wheel chocks, engine covers, engine flames. Sight, night fighter aerial. I don't know what that is. Pilot. Engine covers. Do not remove. Engine covers off. Ah, but you can take the engine covers off when you're like this and see the engines. I did not know this. Okay, put them on. Wheel chock. Parking brake on. Engine covers on. Engine flames displayed. Sight in opera. Okay. The only thing is the engine covers. Got it. Engine covers. Interesting. There's nothing here, right? Okay. You know, I've never seen that before. That's kind of interesting. So you learn something every time. Let's take a screenshot. I can't get enough screenshots of this particular plane. I mean, what I'm saying is I like them all. But let's do this from the outside of the plane here. That way we don't have to see the HUD information. Something kind of vertical here. I always get the something kind of dramatic like that. There we go. A little different. All right. Well, what that means is that we're roughly halfway through the show. we're roughly 1 hour in. I got our Diet Coke, my little Diet Coke here. Gonna switch to the music category. Gonna take about 4 minutes or so to read my keyboard in. And it's gonna be our first holiday, first holiday, musical performance of the December until Christmas. After Christmas, we go back to regular kind of things. Hold on a second here. Does that work? Perfect. Okay, we can get out of here. Still getting things together here. Takes a few minutes to get everything set up. Got my camera here, secondary camera, doing what it's supposed to do. Very good. Got my Christmas fake book. That goes there. Oh, what is it doing? Stop. Sorry. Okay. There we go. That's close to what I like. Very good. This goes here. Let's do this. See if I can hear. Oh, I can hear. Nice. All right. Well, welcome back. It's the musical part of the show. There'll be not a lot of singing today because I'm basically just playing from the Christmas fake book. I don't know which songs I know, but I presumably have like put a little check mark next to them. But this is a rehearsal. This is not the performance. The performance is going to be December 25th. But if I do not play them, okay, this one goes like this. So you can kind of see where I'm going with this. Oh, where's my thingy? Excuse me 1 second. Foot pedals. I almost remembered everything. USB foot pedals and my piano foot pedals. I might kind of like to have them both here. Okay. All right, let me do the second part. While the moon her watch is keeping. Oh, I said I wasn't going to sing these. Through the night. While the weary world is sleeping all through the night. Through your dreams you're swiftly stealing visions of delight revealing. Christmas time is so appealing all through the night. You, my God, a babe in wonder all through the night. Dreams you dream can break from thunder all through the night. Children's dreams cannot be broken. Life is but a lovely token. Christmas should be softly spoken all through the night. But anyway, that's kind of what I'm going for. Let's see. And a lot of these are kind of similar. I'm not going to try to sing these though. last one. Make sure I'm not missing anything here. This is more of a first of the year, but just little nice little tunes here. Okay. All right, Blue Christmas. Oof. Yeah, it's... some of these I know better than others. Like that one, not that one. Baby, it's cold outside. The other thing is there's a little bit more of a delay in between songs for you to find these songs. I should learn some more of these here. The Christmas song, Chestnuts Roasting on an Open Fire, Mela Torme. Okay. Where is it? B flat? Gotta work on that. Rough. Gotta work on those. Gotta run through again. All right. These work, but that's why these are rehearsals. Christmas song. That I do all year round, so hard one to memorize. Do, 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 do. Practice. One more. These are all rough, but I will by the 24th, I think I'll have them down. Yeah, this one it's a little too repetitive if you don't sing it. Okay, I wonder if I want to put that on or not. This is kind of repetitive. It's more of a really classic Christmas song. Okay. That one's kind of coming back to me. Here's a very similar one. Still a great tune, in my opinion. This one, another one, great carol. There's 5 verses of that, and I just did 3. You know, I don't do the full thing, especially if I'm not going to sing it. Boy, we're getting into this book here. Hopefully we'll finish all the songs I know. Okay. short song. Have Accessible Merry Little Christmas. Great song. I'll practice. Hey, I'll get better. I mean, these aren't terrible, but these aren't as smooth as I'd like them to be. But again, it's been a year. One more time to the tune here. Okay, gotta work on that one a bit. Well, I'm working on it right now. But, alright, Came Upon the Midnight Clear, another great carol. There's two tunes for that song, Came Upon the Midnight Clear. I only know that one. I think most people do, but there's a whole other tune. Same lyrics. Jingle Bells is no. Plenty of songs left to do here. Joy to the World. I think I got it now. Okay. Okay, I'm getting back. Better once I play it 3 times. Plenty more of these, and I think there's even more I should learn every year. But it's not in the list of songs. How many? There's like 270 songs. Over 270. So 271. I only do about 20. I don't know if I should keep that on the list. Oh, my favorite things again. Not really a Christmas song, but still quite nice. The ending. Also, practice that. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Work on that. All right, almost got it. More carols. One more. I just like some of these. I always do the ones I like. These are all great little tunes, though. I'm gonna do short versions of these for now. Got like a few more I want to do. Skip that one. It's kind of the best one. Kind of hard actually. I'll come back to it someday. Before the end, I think I got a few more I want to do here. These come home for Christmas. Nah. Okay, Silent Night. I mean, it's a carol. It's a really hard one. jazzy versions of some of these songs. Come across. Again, these are just the first time I played these in 11 months. So they're definitely on the rough side, but I think I'm improving. I'll each go through, and I plan on doing this basically every other day. And it will definitely get smooth. I'm not going to do all 12. No, I'm not going to do this. I'm definitely not doing this. You're not hearing me do this. Skip ahead. Of the 12 verses, that was 4 of them. Only 5. That's fine. I should actually do that song. The Mariah Carey one. There's another Carol. Last one I know. We're getting to the W's here. Might be another one. We Three Kings. Oh, I actually enjoyed playing this one. I think. that's it. What are we in? We're about hitting the 2-hour mark, so it's good to know. Basically, if I play my whole set, it's roughly an hour. I mean, I wouldn't mind having a few more chords in here for songs. But, Neil Diamond? It means I have to listen to them. I probably know a lot of these songs. That one I'm not doing. Okay, well, that was fun. Let me get to here. That was interesting, fun stuff. People are streaming that I know. Just want to say hi. That was fun, though. I enjoyed it. Now, based on my work situation and various things tomorrow, I hope to stream tomorrow and do a guitar stream and thing. But who knows? Who knows? You never know till the last second. I'll put some of my shit away here. In any case, I very much enjoyed today's stream. It was a lot of fun. And I felt, some of these Christmas songs are going to be a little rough the first few times I do them. But I plan on, doing another 10 performances before Christmases of these music, or 8 to 10 performances, so I should be able to get a lot of practice time in there. So anyway, I'm just gonna say goodbye at this point. We're at the 2-hour mark, and again, tomorrow 11:30 a.m. is my normal starting time in Pacific Standard Time. So you see my sign there. See the sign. I don't know why I want to show, but you don't see my sign. Lots of Diet Coke left. For some reason, I wasn't into the Diet Coke today, but I'll finish it later. Still nice and chilly. All right, yeah, that was fun. We're going to do a little outro. I'm not going to rate anyone or anything, but we'll see you guys next time.